Hey people, I'm Chosen Joseph. Excuse the camera. I'm just awakening, but I have to share this this download. Like I don't really know what to call it, but I could call it clarity on what you're in. Um, we could just say clarity on the concept of duality. Okay. Um, there's a story about a group of individuals that came here 354, 50,000 years ago called Annunaki. Okay. We're not going to go into too much detail about that, but they had labs and they had people and individuals that create life forms. Okay. I'm going to keep this loosely, but I'm just trying to, this is all about duality. Okay. So the concept of duality, um, plus minus, white, black, hot, cold, uh, sour, sweet, opposites. Um, So with that being said, we gonna go with the white black, black white. From my learnings, my own personal experiences, and what um, my father Yahweh, Anu, which is black, hate to ruin it for you, God of all, God of this. Uh, I'm not. I could use the word experiment, but I'm not trying to make you sound like a lab rat. Um, God of this domain, or God of the chief guy, the top guy, the Anunnaki of the whole thing to do with the human race. I'm keeping it light. I'm not trying to make you feel like a lab rat or anything, because we are divine. Um, he's black, okay? The original Moses is black. The original Jesus is black. The original Melchizedek is black. So with that being said, we're in duality. Now, as far as when the duality thing happened, like, was the original Anunnaki, and I'm gathering this, I'm learning this. Did the original Anunnaki, um, were they black and then they created an experiment to experience the opposite of themselves? And when they went to experience the opposite of themselves, this was like the whole spectrum. If they were black, they wanted to experience white. If they were light, they wanted to experience dark. I'm getting, I'm starting to get that. Okay, so setting the record straight, where I stand now, Chosen Joseph, is gathering that the original Anunnaki were black. Enki was black. Archangel Uriel, which is Enki's black. Archangel Raphael, black. Um, and they came here and mined for gold and created a life form. We're not going into the details about that, but there's something along the lines. There's time travel involved. Um, they wanted to experience what they were not. So what I'm gathering right now is the original Anunnaki were black in skin color tone, melanated, and they wanted to experience what they were not, which is darkness and white. Okay? So, off the top of my head right now, I'm gathering that the original Anunnaki were black and were of the light. This is kind of funny too. The original Anunnaki were black and were of the light, and they wanted to experience the opposite of themselves. So, someone came along and created a white man, which was actually dark in spirit. Mmm. And you came here and you were born into sin. Well, that's what the Bible says. So the white man was a creation of Jacob, which is really Satan, which was a lower version of um, the creation of Inky. This was another experiment that went on. I'm just loosely saying this out there, so this is pretty deep stuff. It's just setting the record straight, okay? So yeah, the original Anunnaki were black and of the light, and then Jacob, which is El Satan or whatever you want to call him. I'm just trying to tell you what he is. He's a black man too. Um, Now, whether he was ordered or he was part of the experiment or this was in the Matrix, the holodeck, the fucking the simulation, we're getting to the bottom of that. We're learning about that. The grand experiment to experience the opposite of yourself. And then Noah was of the light and was black. The original Noah was black and of the light. And his dad was Enki, which is now Archangel Uriel, right? And the other experiment was of Jacob, which was of Satan, which was white, which is I believe in what led to the fall of Atlantis. But in God's eyes, the Anu and Enki, they had light and dark. They had a man of light, like Noah, an angel, which was actually black, melanated. When the melanated people are closer to the original, well, in this here now moment from my gatherings, my teachings, the original black man was actually closer to God. The melanated people are actually closer to God. So when you see a melanated person, a black person, and you're white, just know that at the root of it, in this sector, you need to respect them. They're closer to God in their original form. They're closer to Yahweh Anu than you were. Because the white man was a creation of Jacob, not the whole of the white man. In this little experiment matrix thing we're talking about, okay? Um, so this is all coming. I'm just awakening. So this is some teachings. This is gonna be under the Revelations of a Solar Lord, um, setting the record straight. And I just wanted to put all that together for you. It's a little bit like dog shit. It's all over the place, but it's there. Okay. And again, just me being here, no matter whether the screen's foggy or not, my energy's healing you, so that's good. So this is Revelations of a Solar Lord, Chosen Joseph, Setting the Record Straight, Volume 1, and we will see you next time. All right.